right, so the kickboxing world didn't have a whole lot more for this young athlete, so she crosses over into mixed martial arts, and the results have certainly been there in the UFC thus far.
The kickboxing was fun, but she wants that green dollar. She came to the UFC to get paid, and that's exactly what she has been done. She has been a bonus machine, knocking people out and taking them out. She wants to win fights standing, and she wants to be exciting. That is exactly what she has done, and with her skill set, she can replicate that time and time again.
And she really is a joy to watch, right? When she starts switching stances with the footwork, great defensively, attacks the body. She's got a beautiful kickboxing game, and she is looking to display those skills to the world on the biggest stage of her career here tonight. All right, so here's a woman who really has taken the sport by storm, just getting going as far as her UFC career is concerned, but man, the film is full. She can do it all.
It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long for you to recognize that someone has something special. This young lady has something special. She's a fantastic fighter. She's a tremendous grappler, great wrestler, and she has very good hands. Everything doesn't have to be elite. It's all got to be very, very good. She's very good everywhere. And she's special in certain areas. That is well-rounded, and that's what we see in this young lady.
Certainly a lot of handicappers suggest she'll have an advantage wherever this fight goes, but gotta get it done on fight night. Gotta rise to the occasion. We'll see if she can do that tonight. One of the greatest in the world at present, Zhang WeiLi, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. All right, now for the intros, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Isamin Lucindo! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Zhang WeiLi!
Third-party Mark Goddard will handle the action for this one. All right, early round action here, and a lot of people in the fight game believe that when all is said and done, Zhang WeiLi could go down as the greatest strawweight of all time. Her focus tonight, action, pace, pressure. She's not resting on her laurels and everything she's accomplished up to this point in time. She is looking for an explosive finish, and she wants to keep the judges out of things here tonight. All right, early round action here, and Zhang WeiLi not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang WeiLi is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come.
Well, clearly her game plan was to come out swinging, but not realizing a ton of success here, at least in the early portions of the fight.
No, she has not done much. I mean, but waste energy. You know, you gotta be careful. There's a lot of times where your emotions get the best of you. You gotta be careful not to leave too much in the first round.
Zhang WeiLi out of that patented closed guard stance. We'll see if she tries to change levels here.
And always doing the right thing, John. Not always pressing forward, not going backwards, not going sideways. She does it all in the right time. She is as disciplined a striker as we have in the entire UFC.
Oh, that shot cut her open.
It landed perfectly. You know, sometimes it's not the one, it's not the biggest shot, the biggest punch that opens you up. It's just something that lands in the right spot, and that one did exactly that.
Hey, hey.
Well, excuse the repetitive commentary, but there it is again. Another rear hook lands flush.
I mean, and John, the last few landed off the back foot, but they were all clean. But I guess that's the benefits of having this type of speed.
Zhang's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
Way to sneak that elbow around the side of the guard. She gets space and gets some separation.
Oh, man. Oh, she is hurting for certain.
Oh, left hook by WeiLi.
So wild scenario playing out here. She had her absolutely rocked, and now she has recovered.
Yeah, she's recovered. Her legs aren't completely back under her.
Well, she continues to maximize the developmental time between fights. How about her fighting on pure instinct tonight?
I mean, she looks amazing, J.A. This young lady, when she gets in her flow, is as good as anybody in the world.
1 round down. All right, so there's the horn, and this crowd is going bananas. Near knockouts by both women in that previous round. We'll see if they can get the breathing pattern down there in between rounds.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to bring the heart rate down when you're that excited. Both of them had finishing opportunities. It's very exciting. It's very stimulating, but you got to slow everything down before you go back to the next round. 3 deep breaths. Now let's go.
Good. Good.
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed, expect her to try to really sit down on one and end the fight.
Lucindo's of clear intention here, continuing to strike right at the swollen eye of the opponent. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. She did not like that.
Just out of range with that left hook. All right, back to the well with the hook, and she lands again. You got to think her opponent is going to be mindful of getting the hands up now. She has landed several hooks in this second round. Zhang's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside physician, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. Well, she went for it there, but she missed, and sometimes when you miss that badly, it can really tax.
Oh! She's hurt.
Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on the corner, standing in a phone booth, and just beating each other up.
All right, pausing the action here, and could be the end of the fight. Her eye is essentially shut, and the doctor's going to be brought in to take a closer look.
Well, we don't question her toughness. Even with that swelling, she has continued to press, but it does not seem like there's a path to victory for her.
She says, I'm fine, I'm fine. The doctor corrals the referee, and at least for now, this fight's going to continue.
Very rarely do you win that argument with the ringside physician. I'm good, I can still fight. They're like, yo, we got to save you from yourself, but she got the job done. She's going to have to make some adjustments, though.
Oh, tremendous footwork on display by her there.
Yeah, beautiful countering, beautiful slipping, beautiful movement. It all starts with the feet, though. Before her head can move off that center line. Oh!
All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Connors called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Isamin Lucindo.
All right, so there it is from Bruce Buffer. You can argue this is the biggest win of her career. To get a stoppage tonight against a fighter as well-rounded as her opposition was, this is going to take her confidence, I would think, to that requisite next level.
Oh, I mean, she was already confident. How are you not confident whenever you fight at that level in that particular skill? But she showed tonight that she can do everything. So to finish someone as well-rounded as her opponent, touche. You looked fantastic, young lady, and now the lights will only be brighter because you got big things on the horizon.